Open sesame. Nom coin. I love how the description is there's 76. Hope you can find them all. It's a neat little description. Save the game. There's no Nom coin girl here. Or it doesn't look like it. That's fine. Maybe in the next town over. Lobby. If it isn't my favorite customers, what brings you all the way out here? Oh, would you look who it is? We should ask you that, Garnet. Business cratered once the church and army started cratering each other. Can't even go through Prince Yor anymore. Which means the only way for me to transport a certain specialty product from the north is by sea. Specialty product? What are you referring to? This strapping knight must be the newest member of your little gang. As for the specialty product, I think Ines here is quite familiar with it. Oh, sure I am, sure. If you know where to look for it, you can get it right away. Hey, speaking of which, Garnet, we need a boat, preferably yours. I don't suppose you have room for a few extra bodies, right? Old Garnet always has room to spare, so long as you're willing to pay the fare. I'm like rich, I have like 90k gold, I think. I'm not ready to ship out just yet, cargo still needs to be loaded. And if you haven't figured it out yet, said cargo happens to be the famed ambrosia known as Northport wine. Shipment's currently stored at the warehouse near the port entrance. If you move it onto my ship, I'll take you where you need to go. Sound like a plan? Free cruise for toting some boxes. I've done a lot more for a lot less. That's what I like to hear. Oh, and I should probably ask where exactly you all are headed. We don't know. Not exactly. It's somewhere on the sea. Yo, are we gonna go Therian fishing? Great Berseria moment. A mysterious cruise, is it? Well, alright. There's a map in the cabin. Just point out where to go and I'll take it from there. Ines, care to join us? Sure, of course. I'll help find the shard while Core and the rest get the cargo. Leave the heavy lifting to us. Core, wait. Look, I think you might... Just be careful, okay? Ines, we just got them fighting the army in the church. How hard can moving a few boxes be? You'd be surprised, dude. Maybe spiders are gonna come crawling out of it. Shall we? Oh, goodbye, Kohaku and Ines. Fun fact, there was a link counter in the DS version. You needed to keep watch on your link counter, which depletes by how many steps you take in the Spirian Nexus, or else you get a game over. Winning battles or interacting with special devices to refill the counter. That sounds really annoying. sounds like the DS version's like meh compared to the Vita version. Well, I have not run into anything bad in this game, so I'm assuming. I'm sure the DS version's probably a decent time at least, but probably not as good as this. Hey, we're with Garnet's ship. He said you have some wine or something for us to pick up. Northport wine. Northport wine? We ain't seen none of that fancy around this joint. North Point ain't no barrel grog. It gets ruined by the motion of ocean waves. And you want to move it by ship? Something's up. There's no way a clever cat like Garnet wouldn't be in the know about his cargo. I feel something. The somatic bond. Something's wrong. What is it? It's Kohaku. She's in trouble. We should abandon our current task and investigate this new information. Everyone, get back to the ship. Yo, it's so nice that Core and Kohaku have this main character waifu bond connection somatic thing. Really comes in handy in a pinch. Blast! It's the Imperial Army. The wretched hounds must have tracked us here. Tell us what you did with Kohaku and Ines. Garnet? I was hoping to minimize casualties with that wild goose chase, but, well, you can't say I didn't try. Core, it's Ines. She's... I should have known this rat was working for those army dogs. Time to kill me a rodent. And to think you were my favorite customers. Spec Ops Soma unit, disarm this rabble. Understood. Hi, do I know you? I don't think I know you. You have a question mark name, so I probably don't. Did he say Spec Ops Soma unit? But that means the army has Somatics working for them. Incorrect. They have a single Somatic. One is no threat to many. Error. Allow me to introduce my associates. This is Lieutenant Geokron Strigov of the Spec Ops Soma unit. That was quite a mouthful. And Major Ines Lorenzen. So you're a traitor? Or some nonsense like that? Maybe you have some kind of backstory to why you did it? Oh no, she's with the army. Hang your horses for a second. You mean this whole time you've been lying to us? Afraid so, guys. My mission was to ascertain the hidden power of Kohaku's Spiria and see that Spec Ops gain control of it. I guess that's why she said I'm sorry in that one skit. Ines, how could you? Well, it's sort of my job, Core. And on that note, if you surrender quietly, I swear you won't be harmed. What are you power-hungry jerks gonna do with Kohaku's? With Lithia's power? What else is there to do? We'll wipe the slate and start over. That's why when you were with Kohaku, you hesitated that one time and didn't want to give her the core back. Probably. You seen how the church and the army are acting? Barbarians, all of them, and the rest of the world isn't any better. Both the powerful and the plebeian have fallen into selfish disarray. I fear the stagnant pieces corrupting their spurias. Zarums are the sword by which we will cleave this rotten empire in twain and usher forth a new, nobler age of Spiria. And I, Azide Silver, probably butchered that, commander of the Imperial Army Spec Ops, shall be the one to usher in this glorious new dawn. I knew something was up with Ines. I would have never guessed traitor, but traitor wasn't completely out of the question, I guess. Right? When she was with Kohaku that one time, I was like, yeah, something's up with Ines, and that's when I was like, hey, probably a traitor, probably not. And if I stuck to that, I would have been like freaking called it in this one moment. I should thank you, Core. Because of your constant meddling, both the army and church have been forced to expend their forces. With Lithia's power under our command, a single strike by my unit will be more than enough to topple this empire. History holds many tales of men like you with false delusions of grandeur. I can recall one in particular. Silence. How dare you kill my robot boy? Oh, it's Inkaros. Thought you would have rusted away by now, Kunzite. Of course, there is still plenty of time for that. This entire plan has been orchestrated by Inkaros. Inkaros, you're with these jerks. Yes, chat, I'm playing the game, believe it or not. I know all those weird stuff that Ines was saying, yeah. I literally just gave 2 examples of like, yeah, it connects here. Stop, I'll go with you. Just stop hurting my friends. See, if, like, I thought, like, I didn't think Ines was a traitor straight up. When she had that one interaction with Kohaku in that, what was that town called? I don't remember. But when she didn't want to give her shard back, I was like, yeah, something's up. Probably traitor, although maybe not. I thought maybe, like, if I were to guess that Ines was a traitor, then I'd probably be like, oh, maybe she had a reason for doing it. Maybe she was, like, bribed or something. Or maybe, like, someone, like, important, like, blackmail or something. Like, I didn't know the circumstances, and maybe we'll get the circumstances more. Who knows, but, you know. So if I take this boy hostage, you'll obey. Lieutenant Strigov, kill them all except the vessel. Shall be done. Is this betrayal, Major? You forget yourself, Strigov. You take orders from Colonel Silver and no other. I've been watching you closely, Core, and I must say I'm rather impressed. Maybe you and your friends might join us. Once we awaken Lithia's physical body, we'll return Kohaku unharmed. You have my word on this. Your word? I want nothing to do with a man who would unleash Zarums and turn the whole world into his museum exhibit. And much less someone who joins out with my grandfather's murderer. A pity. Or perhaps not. After all, we do need to test our Zarum-possessed soldiers from... Warm up, men! Oh, hey, they're my soldiers. And destroy them. Interesting. Dude, I can't wait to get more of this. I'm sure Ness has her reasons. But I guess we'll keep playing and find out. I'm not like 100% surprised. I am a little surprised, but like again, like I knew something was up with the Ness. And Trader wasn't like, hey, out of the picture. I was like, hey, it could be, but maybe it wasn't. I don't know. We'll keep playing to find out what's really up with the Ness, and maybe we'll get more on her. Ba 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 ba. I need to get more TC on. Do I have any? I can't. You can't equip weapons in battle in this Tales game. That's weird to me. Most Tales games you can equip your weapons mid-battle, but this game you can't for some reason. It's not a big deal, but like, it's odd. Like I know Symphonia, Zillia, Graces, Vesperia, at least, maybe even Berseria, you can edit your equipment mid-battle. Kind of weird you can't in this game. I'm gonna shock you to death. Alright, calm down, calm down. I really want to wait for my Mystic Art. That's why I don't want to do a, I want to wait for my Mystic Art. I want to start seeing everyone's Mystic Arts because I doubt they'll use Mystic Arts of their own accord. So honestly, when we get the level 3 Speria, probably just going to switch characters, see everyone's Mystic Art. I don't know what's going to happen with the Nest, though, because she's not in our party anymore. So we're going to have to wait for hers. Assuming she comes back, we'll see. My commendation for so easily besting my Zerum-possessed Somotics, they were the finest soldiers in the whole army. Oh, for hell's sake. Now? It's him. He has Kohaku Shard. So was you. Alright, because weapons work differently in this game? How, though, would that make a difference? Weapons don't seem that different in this game. You just get them from the Soma builder, but like other than that, I don't see your point, honestly. Again, it's not really a big deal. I'm not saying the game sucks for it. It's just weird to me. Is that what you seek? Alright, buddy, hand it over. Before you need a second eye patch. Convincing argument, though I fear I cannot comply. We need this, you see, to learn the mystery of the Zerums. Major, since these civilians refuse to cooperate, you may put them down. Colonel, no. Odd, and here I thought the superior officer gave the orders. Okay, so Ness is a little hesitant. There's definitely something going on. Yes, sir. They shall be put down. Ness, you can't be serious. I know you won't really do it. I'm sorry, Core. I'm afraid I'm quite serious. Vesperia's gone soft, Core. You can't protect anyone like that. Not even yourself. I won't fight you, Ness. Well, you're gonna die if you don't fight her. All who threaten Master Lithia must be eliminated. There could be no exceptions. Open your eyes, Meteor. She's now the enemy. You open your eyes. Half of us are hurt. This thing was over before it even started. And we're all gonna die if we don't get the heck out of here. Beryl could have done that the whole time? Well played, Beryl. Colonel, I got this. Dude, now I can't wait to figure out what's up with the Nest, because clearly she was hesitating at one point. Maybe, like, there's definitely more than, like, meets the eye. Like, she's a traitor, but maybe she has her reasons. I shall follow. No, Nest can handle it alone. We've served together since the academy, and never once has she failed me. Prepare for departure. Set course for Lignator. And so our trip to the Forest of Thorns begins. Dude, what I'm astounded by is if Beryl can do that the whole time, I feel like that could have been helpful on at least 2 or 3 occasions in this 20-hour adventure. I must witness their final moments. Hey, we're still at the port. Dang, man, I guess I can only jump so far with all this baggage. You can't get away this time. But at least I'll be the one to end it. Now ready your somas. Aw, damn it to hell. We got no choice. Yes, we do. If we work together, we can overpower her, but not actually kill her. Error. Anything short of lethal force will likely result in failure. I'm not even sure lethal force will do it. Look at her eyes, guys. This isn't the Ines we remember. Ironic that the artist is the only one who could see reality. Yo, that was very Arc the Lad too. I am now a sucker for blackouts and slash marks. Are you really doing this, Ines? Are you really wiping the world clean? Is that why you lied to us? Honest core? I don't give a damn about the world. I'm in this to give one person a chance to start over. This is just like... I'm getting Alvin vibes. Not exactly the same. Again, we don't know much about Ines's motives yet, but like... This line of I don't give a damn about the world is really reminding me of Alvin. Just a little bit. I need Kohaku's power in order for him to do it. Him? You mean Silver? Yes, I want to save him, just as much as you want to save Kohaku. The Empire stole everything from him, and now his spirit is filled with nothing but vengeance and hate. This is it then. I will give everything I have to heal him, and to see his dream come true. Oh hey Ines, we're gonna fight you, I guess. Well, Beryl had a chance to be useful with that, super cool teleportation spell that she introduced, but it turns out it didn't really help all that much because Ines still found us. It was a good try, though. Sorry, Ines. You were like one of the best waifus, but you're bad now or something. But I mean, you have your reasons, I suppose. All right, I want to try Kunzite's Mystic Art here. A good thing we have Hisui, because the game didn't give me a menu, and Kohaku's not here, but Hisui's a healer. Shaw has heal, which will do. Hey, over limit time. Oh, I forgot how to Mystic Art. I held L1 because of Grace's. Yo, that was sick. Best Mystic Art in the game? But I like that more than Cores? I don't think so. Maybe. That one and Cores were great. Shaw's was okay. Yo, you need to die in this. I'm sorry. You were a really cool character, and you probably can still redeem yourself if I learn more about your motives here, which I kind of have the gist of it yet now. It spread? Yo, Beryl, you need some MP, girl. Oh, she is getting juggled like never before seen. Chat, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Back into the fray. Back into the fray. Alright. Get jabbed. Oh, Ness, you were getting stun locked like never believed. You need to die. Oh, there's your over limit. Cool, cool, cool.